and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Captain Frank Hawks, and this is a first impressions review of Echoes of Elysium, which is currently in early access. A slight PSA before we get in. I've had some pretty serious dental work, and am in a little bit of pain. If you want to know the details, comment below and I will message you personally as to what they did. But essentially, this is a denture that is presently sitting on the open wounds of my misbegotten youth. No, not drugs, sour candy, and bad health. Anyways, folks, we're going to get into this. I don't know how long I'm willing to do this. Early access is a weird place to be for a video game, and it can sometimes be not the greatest experience, but I kind of want to show you what I'm contending with, especially for a cutesy poo game like this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It just will need some time and development and direction, especially considering a game that is supposed to be an open world survival game. Anyways, folks, let's get into it. Here we are in game. I don't know whether or not this is going to be popular or not. If you guys are interested in participating, I can host a specific world with a password. We'll see how that goes. This is my third attempt recording this, and I don't know how well this is going to go. So let's just move forward. I'm gonna call you Mr. Fancy Pants. Okay, because his pants, for what they are fancy.
Before the breaking, Elysians lived as eternal heroes, blessed by the gods in a paradise untouched by death or decay. Then, without warning, everything changed. One by one, people vanished and cracks formed in our perfect world. With the war torn apart, they crafted airships powered by lithium to navigate the shattered skies. And yet, the disappearances continued. Heron, an Elysian inventor, rose to power promising to find the missing with his strange new machines. For the first time in ages, they began to feel hope, but it didn't last. More disappeared, and Elysium continued to crumble until the truth became clear. The Elysian fought back and war erupted, but it was too late. The gods severed the afterlife from North Olympus and the mortal realm. Slowly, inevitably, the Elysians all disappeared. All was thought lost until you arrived. Pursued by the plutocratic fleet, you were found adrift among the waters of the Lethe.
Okay, so far so good. I don't care about the text stuff. You can read that on your own. So right now, we're on this skiff, and we kind of have to build this skiff out in order to be able to do anything. And we've already got two. Holy shit. 4. Excuse me. This is bad. So this being my third attempt, this has been a true pain in the ass experience. Motherfucker. You may notice the wheel next to the head there. That's how much endurance we have. When that runs out, it can be a real pain in the ass. We're going to need this material called lithium, which we have yet to acquire because we haven't grabbed anything out of the environment around us. That's floating around. I'm going to take a break, recuperate. The wood and lithium, metal and lithium, raw lithium. Try to gather as much of this as I can before I have to return to base, as it were. Wood is a commodity, lithium is a commodity. There's a lot of commodities in this game. Down to our last notch. Show you how to deal with those mines here in a minute, because those are too close for comfort. Let me recuperate and I will show you. Hi there! How are you? There we go. They blow up. Just gotta get close enough to them. Now we're going to build just a little bit. We're going to build this first because that unlocks other things and allows you to deconstruct. Okay, at least I'm hoping. Yep, there we go. These are the parts I am looking for. It's a little wonky. Out of lithium. Lithium is required to build. That was inky as shit. Okay. These guys right here. Okay. Basically what we're doing is we're going to build sort of a little shell we can survive inside of before fetching more materials. Yeah, we need more of it. That's my boat. Look at the things here. Okay. We kind of have to be cautious about how we go about everything. Nope. Because without the correct materials, we're kind of posed. Probably more like that. No. Okay. Crafting. We need wood, which we seem to be out of again. See that sign over there? The guy... Motherfucker. The guy with the shield over there? I think what those are is indicators of land. Like that big chunk out that way. And they're gone when the sun comes up. So... more mines. Yeah, the longer we're here, the worse things are gonna get for us. But there are some things that we need to attain before we move on. Namely, some sails. Whoop. Yep. These guys will just show up out of the fucking blue. Hi! Nice to meet you. And once you're out of stams there, bruh, you're pretty fucked. So we're gonna parachute the rest of the way in. Eek! Okay. That was terrifying. We're fine, though. Yeah. I'm gonna put you right there. First thing that we need is this guy right here. We have the materials. We do. Okay. Okay. We're just going to do all sets out of the metal materials that we have right now. Okay. Then we have to kind of split the difference. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, give me a second, guys. Oh, weird. Hey, babe. Hi. I'm making a video right now. How can I help you? Yeah, I'm gonna be waking in like an hour. Okay, not over the phone with my mic open? Thank you. Bye. Some people need to learn boundaries, man. That's all I'm saying. We're gonna do crude sales. Boom. We need more wood to unlock that. We are going to need that. Okay, we're going to need storage and ample amounts. Every time I look at them, they seem closer. It bothers me. I don't like you. Okay. First things first. We can... What do we need? We need wood. Lots and lots of wood. Wood. It's more than just me flapping over here. It's the actual process of lighting. Oh, something just popped off. So intermittent breaks are necessary. And as it is with all gliding, we're basically just falling with style. So bear this in mind. Oh shit. Get these guys going. Hi there. Oh shit. Welcome to the greater conversation. G. Cool. J. Awesome. So, this is supposed to be an open world survival crafting game. You may notice on the screen that there is a lack of certain depth that is generally necessary in open world survival craft games. For instance, there is no hunger meter. There is no thirst meter. There is only health. And falling to your death does not exactly affect that. Okay. We have to put some sails on this bitch now. One. This is at this side. That is at that side. Ooh, and we're moving, folks. We're moving. It's okay. And because I like the idea of speed, you're entirely too close. Okay, next. Crates. We need them. Desperately. Okay. No. Let's find out. Don't have enough of either. Okay. Sort. Beautiful. That was dangerous and stupid. Barrels give you a little bit of everything. Barrels good. Barrels are your friend. You might notice the music has a touch of tension to it. There's a reason for that. Okay. We need to put down crates, which means we need to make rope. We do not have enough of anything to do that. Bushes will allow you to make rope. Because bushes provide fibrous material. I don't know what rocks do yet. That's where we are in this. I'm not going to go chasing bushes. Shit. craft rope. Lots of rope. As much rope as we can. Because we need to get away from here, my dude. We need to move the fuck on. And we need to move the fuck on fast. Okay. What the puss? Okay. Okay. We have storage now. Not a lot of storage, but we have storage. And storage will make the difference in the long run. And here I'm going to store all of my lithium. Lithium? And strange materials I don't know where it came from, like hinges. I'm also going to put rocks in there. Okay? Over here, I'm going to store fibrous materials, wood, rope, and this stuff. I really need you to stop texting me right now, please. We're going to move the fuck on. Okay. Flight and navigation is not difficult. Spacebar raises you up. Okay. Control lowers you down. Based already on what I'm seeing, I'm going to head due west. H will open your sails. W throttles up. I'm going to throttle up to maximum and head due west. You can pick up materials during flight. It's just, you're just as likely to usher things away as you are to catch things. Okay. 18. I'm assuming that's in nautical miles per hour, that is. See that fucker up there? We don't get a move on, that fucker will start to shoot at us. So moving at 18 ain't a bad thing. Watch that fucker. Okay. The harpy hath not turned. We're moving towards dragon. That does not make me happy, but I'll take what I can get. What I'm looking for at present is a landmass where there are no adversaries for the moment. There are currents. I don't really know what those currents mean. I'm assuming that we can just step out and grab all of that. Kind of want to move off from the area that I'm in. We have to be careful for enemy ships, enemies in general, because as you just plainly saw, some of them can fucking fly. We just grabbed some stuff without meaning to. So in the bottom right hand corner, you can plainly see that we're capable of carrying 800 pounds of something. Now we're currently at 275. And that we're flying at 19. 19 does not have an indicator as to what 19 means. Okay. Not seeing a lot of promising stuff here. All I know is for the now we're away from adversaries and enemies. But I keep seeing stuff bippity boppity booing around. That's right, that was a Disney reference. So I have to assume there is a landmass somewhere near us. Land ho, dead ahead. Dropping down. Oh, baby, that does not make me happy. We have to be careful. Mine's veering off. Assholes. Hopefully we're moving fast enough that we'll be beyond you when you choose to detonate. Let's zoom out a little bit. Currently sailing southwest. Ascending. We have land, bitches. Due west to ship. Oh, quite a bit of it. There's land right next to us. So there is. We're going to reduce speed by half. We're going to kind of duck in here. Because we got a lot around us. Along with some really good land over there. A lot of materials here. Okay, so this is pretty much the introduction to the game. Where we're at currently. So I'm going to stop here. You've just come across new land. You've kind of got an idea of what this game is like. We're definitely going to need some kind of a pickaxe. We've got spaces between. We can park it here and not really worry about adversaries. We can worry about adversaries over there. We're kind of safe over here for the now. And we'll do that in the next episode if this gets any popularity at all whatsoever. For the time being, to the outro. So, for the time being, I do have some issues with this game. Some of the issues are rudimentary, commonplace. It's pitched as an open world survival game, and it's very much like a lot of other products that are out there. My key problems with this game is there are no survival mechanics as we understand it. My next problem is that you're constantly inundated by adversaries. I didn't really get to show it in this one, in this attempt to record, but you're constantly inundated with enemies who are trying to attack you, defeat you, destroy your ship, and you don't really have the ability to build on land or claim a safe space. Whereas in any game at all whatsoever, it is completely fine for you to have no safe space. All safe space, though that gets a bit boring. Or something somewhere between, or a very hostile world with individual safe spaces in between. All of that is fine, man. All of that. But this game doesn't really give you some of the atypical tools. This would be an open world survival game that I would let one of my kids play, but it doesn't really have any of the rest of the meat on the bone. You know what I mean? And if you want to see more, we'll get into that. In the meantime, if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It does, in point of fact, help. If you want to support me being here, go over to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. No, there are no hats or t-shirts. There's an entire video discussing that if you'd like to go check it out. It's been on for 24 hours, has no views, which is fine. People want to be entertained right now. I get it. But beyond that, have fun, be safe, take care of each other. This is Captain Frank Hawks, and I'm signing out.